Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Desiree, and today I want to talk about how I was able to naturally get my period back. This is a very odd topic, but I'm sure if you've been able to click on this video, it's because you were looking for answers for maybe having irregular periods and what is a way that you can bring it back naturally without the use of birth control. So a little backstory on me. I got my period for the first time when I was about 10 years old, and for the first couple of years it was pretty regular, every single month. And when I turned around 13, it became irregular. So I would get it for about 1 month, and then I wouldn't get it for like 4 months, and then I'd get it again, and it would be around for like 2 weeks out of the month, and then I wouldn't get it again for like another 3 months, and it was just super crazy. But it was very hectic, and I didn't know what to do about it. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I would try to be prepared, but I would get it in the middle of class and I would just have to run, and I didn't know what to do. I would get sent home early because I just couldn't, it was very frustrating because I would never know when it was going to come. And I never really got symptoms either. Around that time, I started getting very bad acne as well, all over my face, my forehead, my cheeks, my chin, even on my neck, my chest, everywhere. At first I thought it was like, okay, maybe it's just puberty, but I literally tried everything over the counter, and it was so horrible. For my periods, I went to the gynecologist for the first time at the age of 14, and I was put on birth control in order to help regulate my period. They never really ran any tests to kind of see why my period was irregular. She kind of was just like, hey, you can regulate it by taking birth control. I got on birth control, and I was on birth control for about 7 years. I just recently got off birth control because I wanted to go more natural with it. I wanted to figure out what is the cause of me not having my period and how I can bring it back naturally. At this time, getting on birth control, my acne actually cleared up. Now, when I was about 18, or before I turned 18, I believe I was 18 already, turning 19. I got off birth control. I didn't tell my doctor or anything, but I got off birth control because I really wanted to try and see what, like maybe after, 6 years of already being on birth control, or however many years it was, 4 years, 5 years of being on birth control, I wanted to see if maybe, my body would just get naturally, like be regular again. So I got off birth control, and my period never came. It didn't come for about 6 months. At this time, I was sexually active already, and I was a little scared, you can imagine. But, tests were coming out negative, so I was like, it has to be something else. I went to my gynecologist. I let him know that I'm not on birth control, but I want to get a sonogram done to see what, if I'm not pregnant, which I knew I wasn't because all of the tests were coming out negative. Why am I not getting my period? Like, that's not normal. And at this time, I also started breaking out very bad again, mainly on my lower chin and my cheeks, the lower parts of my cheek, which I know is due to hormone imbalance. So that was the first sign for me. Basically, my doctor never confirmed that I did have PCOS, but he told me after different testing that they did that my testosterone levels were high, my progesterone levels, I believe, were a little bit lower than normal, and that I had fibroids or a cystic, cysts on my ovaries. So he was never like, yeah, you have PCOS, but he was kind of like, you have all the symptoms. And I was like, okay, well, what can I do to get rid of it? He's like, you can't really get rid of it. Birth control kind of just helps reduce the amount of cysts and balance out your hormones, so that's your best bet. And I was like, okay, fine. So I got back on birth control. I started doing my research in, I want to say, like October, November of 2016 on how I could naturally bring back my period. I've been into health and fitness for the past couple years. It's my passion, one of my passions. It is, my career is around health and fitness, and it was so hard, as healthy as I ate and as well as I took care of myself, that my body just wasn't working for me. It was very, very frustrating. So I actually saw a video on YouTube and find this product that helped me forever. Like, I am in love with this product, and I don't have a physical, I empty it out onto my tablet box where I have all of my other vitamins that I take daily, so I don't have the actual tube, but I will link a photo of it up here so that you guys can see. In November of 2016, that was the last month that I decided that I was going to take birth control. So I was already taking the pill, but I decided that once I finished that pack, I wasn't going to take it anymore. And before that, I had bought this DHT block. It's basically an all-natural tablet that helps with hormonal balance. How? I have no idea. I am not a scientist, but if you look into it, it is amazing, and it has changed my life forever, and I am forever grateful, because not only has it brought my period back, it has allowed me to clear up, it has helped me so much to clear up my acne, because my acne was hormonal. So now that my hormones are balanced better, my acne is so much better. I even feel it in myself, you know what I mean? Hormone imbalance can also cause anxiety, depression, a lot of those other symptoms, and I just feel so much better after knowing that I'm able to, like, something that I'm doing naturally. It's it's a natural tablet that I'm just consuming, that is allowing me to balance out my body instead of taking hormones to balance it out, if that makes sense. So I started taking it before I ended my birth control pack. So I started taking the DHT block in beginning of November, and I did it 2 times a day. I continue to do it 2 times a day, every single day. So one in the morning and then one in the afternoon. I got my period, period from the birth control, from my last birth control pack I got my period from my last birth control pack in November, and I was so scared. I was preparing myself. I'm like, okay, if my acne comes back, that's okay. I eat very healthy. I drink enough water. I know that this isn't going to happen overnight. I was literally mentally preparing myself to have my body go through all of this again. I was willing to take however long it took for me to be able to find a way that my body was going to be able to bring back its balance naturally. So after I had already been almost a month on the DHT block, once I finished the pack of my birth control, I continued with the DHT block. I continued to eat healthy, work out, drink sufficient water, and taking all of my other vitamins and all that stuff. And I got my period in December, when I was supposed to get it, and I was like, wow, this is amazing, because the month of December, my face was actually clearing up. It was. And then I continued to do it. January I got my period. February I got my period. It was amazing. And towards the end of February, once I finished my period in February, I decided to get back on birth control, because I began my relationship, and I wanted to just be extra safe now that I was in a relationship and going to be more sexually active than being single. So I guess after my body being on the DHT block and being able to balance itself out so well, the birth control completely messed me up. I was feeling so depressed. My acne came back full force. Mind you, this was the same exact birth control that I was taking months prior. That for 7 years helped clear up my acne and helped make me regular. But after feeling like that, I was like, no, I'm sorry, I'm not doing this anymore, babe. We're just gonna have to find another form of protection, because as of right now, I want to find a birth control. I was thinking of an IUD or something else that's not hormonal birth control. Because I didn't want to do it anymore. And this product, I have been back on the DHT block for about a month and a half, and my period came back in April, completely normal. In March it was because of the birth control, and in April it came back. It was a couple days late, but it came. and I'm so happy. This product has literally changed my life. And if you suffer from irregular periods, more than likely it's a hormonal thing. So get hormone testing done. I would recommend that you ask your doctor to get some hormone testing done to see what it is that you suffer from. So for example, I knew that my testosterone levels were high, causing high androgen levels naturally, and my body producing more acne. So DHT block was able to help me balance out that high testosterone level, and reducing the androgens in my body, reducing the amount of acne that I got. And I was thinking of doing another video on how my acne has been able to clear up, and my face care, my skincare routine, so that you guys can see my before, how I am now, and the next couple months that my acne goes clearing up from breaking out previously again. And if you want to see that, please comment below or leave a like on this video so that I know and I can make it for you guys. I'm very, very passionate when it comes to this, because I respect doctors very, very much, but sometimes I feel like we need to do the work ourselves. You know what I mean? Medicine has become such a business nowadays, and it's just like there's natural ways that we can cure our own bodies. We just have to make the effort to look into it and try different things until it works. And I'm so happy that this product has worked for me, not only in helping me regulate my period naturally, but also helping me feel amazing, because my hormones are completely balanced. Obviously it's natural for us to get sad and frustrated, but to constantly feel sad for no reason, it's difficult, and I used to think that there was something wrong with me, but now I know that there isn't. And my acne, on top of that, how much better my skin has gotten. It's just, my life has made a complete 360 because of this. So if any of you guys are out there in the same situation that I was, tired of taking birth control, or really want to just learn how to regulate your period, I definitely recommend that you try this product. It has changed my life. It's an amazing product. And hey, my testimony is my own opinion, but I completely love your product, and I will continue to purchase this product and keep it as part of my daily vitamin intake, because it has to be. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. And like I said, I'm gonna leave the picture here so that you guys know what it is. If you guys have any questions, or really like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to share it with any of your friends or family that you may know are suffering from the same thing, or who are looking for more information in this area or in this subject. And yeah, again, thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope you guys have a great day.